95 enterprise centres will share €8.24 million in grants as they plot a recovery from the coronavirus downturn. Enterprise centres provide space and support to startups around the country, and these grants, issued by the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment through Enterprise Ireland, are aimed at seeing those who have seen their revenue significantly impacted by COVID-19. One of the recipients is the Portershed in Galway. Its CEO, Mary Rodgers, joins me on the line now. Mary, give us an idea of how Portershed has been impacted by COVID-19 so far.
Good morning, Adam, and thank you. Yeah, the Portershed is the first building in Galway City Innovation District. We are backed by IB and supported by Enterprise Ireland. We've been open for 4.5 years, and the impact of COVID on the Portershed was immediate and swift. So it impacted us in 3 key areas, I guess. First of all, obviously, financially, it impacted our bottom line. Monthly incomes were down from hot desking, conference rooms, events were all gone, and we had to discount memberships and pause membership for our tech community. Then our member companies also were impacted by COVID, and they needed to quickly change to address the new marketplace and their new customer profiles. Companies like Clear Bookings moved from being an event management software to a people management software, and they're now working with Elftown and Alloway Caves to ensure that children will see Santa this Christmas. But for me, a key part was our community. So the Portershed is a vibrant tech community, and we've had many meetups, like at least 10 events a month. And we've always said that it's been more than a building. And the funding through the Department of Enterprise and Employment has meant, and Enterprise Ireland, will allow us to continue to deliver like hybrid events and virtual events to keep that tech community engaged, which is a key element of what we do.
Well, you've secured a grant of almost €150,000. So give us a specific idea of how that's going to be spent.
So specifically, I'm excited to say that I'm about to go on 5 new air-conditioned phone booths, which will ensure the health and safety of our members as they return to the Portershed post-level 5. We're also installing an external canteen facility. So again, a lot of what happens in the Portershed happens around our Mocha Beans coffee machine. Deals are done and problems are solved, and the external canteen will provide another meet-up space and breakout space and another area for members to meet up. We're also upgrading our conferencing and AV facilities. So that means that the virtual platforms for webinars and conferences will be professional. It's really important that our tech startups can compete on a global platform from Galway and have that professionalism. It's no longer tolerable to be, have bedroom backgrounds and bad audio. So those are key kind of infrastructure upgrades. The support of Enterprise Ireland is also supporting our operations, so our staffing, the support funding for our staffing, and also supporting some startup programs so we can continue to deliver across the West and Northwest startup programs for the tech community.
We can see from this list from Enterprise Ireland that there are a lot of enterprise centres in Ireland, and I think I counted 9 grant recipients in Galway alone, including yourselves. Is there really a need for that many, or might we see that number reduce as we come out of this downturn?
I think there is a need, because each hub and each enterprise centre across Ireland addresses a different market. So for the Portershed, we're focused on tech. Skull in Galway works on social enterprises and brings them forward. So there's a whole mixed bag across the country addressing whether it's corporate members, social enterprise, remote working. There's all these different areas. And I always say that the hubs just need to focus on who their core customer is and deliver different aspects of that.
Mary Rodgers, CEO of the Portershed in Galway, thank you very much for that. More business news in the next hour. For now, though, it's back to you, Mary.